we found out that Thor Love and Thunder would be dropping their reviews literally as the film is starting to screen overseas. Right there on July 5th, with the first showings in countries like Australia and so forth. So people are once again worried that this film is going to be terrible like Doctor Strange. Okay.
We all know why they're holding a review embargo. It's because it's gonna be as bad as Multiverse of Midness.
Oh, that's very clever. Multiverse of Midness. Amazing. Bravo, sir. Bravo. But yeah, people are concerned. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was a bad film. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home was a bad film. Eternals was a bad film. Black Widow was a bad film. Shang-Chi was a bad film. Everything since Endgame was bad. So people are still talking about how this film is going to be bad because of the review embargo. Oh, I mean, look. I don't know how much more energy I have to just tell people that if you don't like the MCU, just stop watching it. Like, why are you still, like, a fan, quotation marks, right? I mean, I get it. Some people are concerned that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness had its review drop right as the film started to open up overseas. So, you know, some people obviously didn't like it, but others love it. As with anything else, well, Thor Love and Thunder is doing the same thing, dropping the review, like, the day that it opens up overseas. So, people are worried. Look, I don't know what to tell people anymore. If you don't like the MCU anymore, and you constantly keep coming back going, aha, see the review, it means it's going to be bad. Why are you still watching it? Why are you still talking about it? Isn't it exhausting? Can't you talk about stuff you like? Or want to like? Like, I don't get it. Is this film going to be bad? As with anything, maybe. Maybe not. We don't know. We don't know till we see it for ourselves. And even if this film comes out and the reviews literally give it 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, there's still going to be people that hate it. That's just a fact. That's just how it's going to go. It's not for everybody. Like, that's where we're at. Maybe this film is god-awful and it's the worst thing ever and it's furthering the agenda of the MCU or whatever, you know, the newest thing is. Maybe it's as bad as Multiverse of Midness and as bad as Miss Marvel and as botched as Moon Knight and as terrible and winky and fan nods as Spider-Man No Way Home and fan service this, and maybe it's as disjointed as the Eternals, and maybe it's as woke as Shang-Chi or whatever people are going to keep screaming. Then just leave the goddamn fan base. Or you were never part of the fan base. I'm just sick of this same thing. People are always in the comments being like, oh, you should talk about how it's dropping close to it. Yeah, look, everything's doing that now. Everything. Like, who cares anymore? At this point, you're like, what, 38 things into the MCU? Or something along those lines? You got a pretty good understanding of, are you going to like it or not? And if you're still here after like 30 whatever amounts of MCU projects going, aha, I wonder if this one is going to be as terrible. How have you made it this far? How miserable is your life that this is all you have to do? Enjoy the damn content. God damn. You don't see me talking much about the CW shows because they suck. Well, besides Superman and Lois, that's an absolute masterpiece, but that's neither here nor there.